ありがとうございます。はい、一時もう一つ200、はい、2スイーツだけ。気をつけて召し上がりください。ありがとうございます。
My heart is broken because I just went into Family Mart to get my favorite yogurts, but they're sold out. Does she have them? No. So I'm gonna go to another Family Mart right now, but it's kind of far, but I don't care because I need my favorite yogurts every day. I have. Hey. I got my yogurts. I bought every single one they had. I'm back. Oh, maybe I should close it. It's okay. I'm back. These last, I don't know, 6-7 days, I've just been relaxing in my hotel room, which is why most of my videos are me just sitting down in my hotel room. I've been so tired lately. I have been working. Man, I mean, I know traveling is my job, but like, and I guess it's a good thing that I'm having work, right? Because that means I'm making more money and I'm growing, but it's just a lot. And I knew that in November I wanted to post a video every day, so like I was going, and like if you guys go back to November, like the second week of November, you could see I was doing stuff every single day, and like I'll do that and I'll completely burn myself out and I'll keep going, and then there's nobody, when I'm my own boss, so there's nobody to tell me, oh, Maryjane, take a break, or you know, I won't take a break, so I'll just wear myself out. And the other day I got so tired, like, and I was out filming and I just had to turn my camera off and walk slowly. I'm serious, I had to walk like in slow motion back to my hotel because I felt like I was gonna pass out from exhaustion. So I said, Maryjane, because I will, like, YouTube might not seem hard, but it really is, because you're thinking like, oh, is this vlog gonna be interesting enough? I should go do more. And then I'm running all over Tokyo, I'm not getting enough rest, I'm not going to sleep till like 4 a.m. I'm waking back up at 10 a.m. Because I'm still jet lagged, my time is off, so I'm only getting like 2 hours of sleep every day. And then you don't really think about how long it takes to edit, but it takes forever to edit, so I'm editing for hours, and then I'm uploading, and then I'm trying to get my thumbnail, I'm trying to get the description. If it's sponsored, I'm waiting for that company to pay me, and then I'm putting the video up. It's a lot. And the other day I just didn't even have enough energy, like I said, to walk back to my hotel. Like, I felt like if I had sped up anymore, I would have passed out from exhaustion, seriously. Like, I was so exhausted, and then I was so tired, my body was literally just shaking. And that happened to me before. I'll overexhaust myself. It happened to me a lot when I was on my challenge, because I won't sleep. I'll just keep going. I'll sleep, but I'm not even getting good sleep because like I feel like my mind's still running in my sleep. I'll wake up and then I'll do more emails and my mind never stops. So I've just been so tired, and that's why the last 5 videos, maybe 4 videos, have just been me talking. And I know some of you guys like that, but one person commented and they were like, we don't want to see you sitting down in your hotel room talking. Go show us Tokyo. And somebody commented that, and go show us the city. And I'm like, I was this close to snapping on that person. But I was like, you know what? I just hit block. Like, you know what other 23-year-old girl you know has been to 104 countries and travels by herself, is her own manager, is her own boss, makes her own money, runs her own business, and I've been in over 600 cities across this planet. Look at me. I look tired. So I mean people are always gonna comment whatever, and it's I'm actually not upset. I don't want to come off like I'm pissed. Yesterday I had this crazy idea, this crazy video I wanted to film. I'm still gonna put the video out this week, and I was doing all this editing. I was going out and filming all this stuff all over Japan. I even interviewed a few people, not interviewed, just asked some Japanese people a few questions for the video, and I was going all over the place, and I was emailing different restaurants about like, can I film here? I need to for this video, and I was running around Tokyo like crazy, and then I was editing up till 3 a.m. and then at the last minute I was like, I don't like this video. No, I liked it. It's just I felt like the video that it is, it's gonna get a lot of views, so I wanted the video to be perfect, because it's one of those videos that are like, I don't know, you'll see, it's still gonna go up this week. But I was like editing, half awake, like just so exhausted, and I was like, my videos, I'd rather spend more time on it and perfect it before I put it out. So that's why a video didn't go up yesterday. I was like, you know what, Maryjane, don't go crazy trying to upload this video, because if you didn't know, I upload 4:30 a.m. in the morning, Japanese time. That's the time I upload my videos, because that is 2:30 Eastern Standard Time, US, which is the time I upload. 2:30 in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time, which is where most of my subscribers are. Most of my subscribers are in New York. Us YouTubers, we can see our analytics, so most of my subscribers are in New York, LA, and London. Those are where 90% of my viewers are. So I upload according to US time. That means I have to upload, it's 14 hours difference here. We are a whole half a day ahead. So yeah, if you can't tell, I've been exhausted, but it's okay. I've been relaxing. I just went and got a new water. And I got, these really help me. You put them over your eyes while you sleep, and they heat up, and they omit different scents. The one I usually get omits lavender, and I fall right asleep, and I fall into a deep sleep, because I notice, like, when I'm overly exhausted and I fall asleep, I'm not getting good sleep. I'm not, because I'm so behind in my sleep cycle. I'm not even, my mind, it sounds crazy, but it's still running while I'm asleep. Like, I'll still be thinking about stuff and having dreams about the stuff I'm thinking about. Seriously. So my mind is not even resting. I need to, like, I have to force myself to fall into a deep sleep, because my mind does not stop running. So I'll sleep for like 5 hours and wake up and still feel tired, because I was still thinking while I was asleep. Doesn't that happen to anybody else? It happens to me. And I've heard a lot of people who own their own business say the same thing. I am a YouTuber, so my brand is me. My YouTube channel, my Instagram is my job. So everything I manage, well, I have a manager, Chloe, but I still manage myself. She helps me kind of with sponsorships at the moment. Everything else I do, I come up with my videos, ideas. I come up with where I want to travel. I book all my hotels. I make a lot of my own brand deals. I have to sell myself to companies. I have to bargain with them. If companies come to me, I've got to talk to them. I've got a lot in the works for next year, and that's where a lot of my time has been going. Just working with a lot of different hotels next year, working with a lot of different airlines. So that's been going on with that. So, but anyways, I was using these, and then my maid, or the woman who cleans the hotel rooms, she cleans my hotel room every day. she told me like, did you try the new lavender, not lavender, did you try the new vanilla scent? She said it's new. And I said no. I actually want to try one right now. Not to waste, but I really want to see what it smells like. The lavender ones are amazing, yeah, and this is a box of 12, so I just keep them by my bed, and I use them to fall asleep, and it helped, like I said, they help me fall into a deep sleep. So, ooh, it's got a design on it. The lavender ones don't have a design. This one has a nice vanilla design. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's not too sweet. Oh, it's hard to explain because it's not too sweet where it's gonna, like, because you know, if you're smelling like a sweet vanilla scent, you're not gonna fall asleep, you're gonna get hungry. This is more, it's starting to heat up already. These are, I love these so much, and they're perfect for long flights, which is what they're mostly used for. It's so subtle. The vanilla is so subtle, and it's not too sweet. It's more deep, like a deep vanilla scent, but it's, oh my, I need this in a perfume. I'm sorry, I need this in a perfume. I need it. Maybe one day I'll come out with my own perfume inspired by this. I don't want, but yeah, next year is gonna be crazy. My eyelashes now, look at them. Next year is gonna be absolutely nuts. I'm traveling Saudi Arabia, which I cannot wait, and I'm working with a lot of different companies. iVisa, I'm working with them. I don't know if I can say much yet. You'll see a video soon, which is a huge company where you can buy visas from. I'm working with them. I'm working with a lot of different hotels in Saudi Arabia. I'm going back to Dubai, Abu Dhabi. I'm going to Oman. I'm also going to go on another short tour. I'll announce that next year. I'm not going to tell you of what yet. I'm working with some crazy beautiful hotels next year. Next year I really want to show like rare beautiful places around the world that nobody goes to, like just some of the most beautiful places on this planet as far as resorts and really cool places that you see like in magazines, like that you didn't know existed. So from the store I'm a creature of habit. If you guys can't tell, I have a uniform. I love black hoodies. I love doing the same hairstyle over and over again. I'm gonna eat the same thing every day and be happy because I have favorite foods, and then I just stick to those favorite foods. And sometimes I'm always trying new things, but like it'll just be like a situation of me trying something new, you know? So I'm trying something new, but I still eat the same things every day. And that's how I lost so much weight when I moved to China, because I was literally eating the same thing every day. Oatmeal for breakfast. Like I'd have a rice pouch, a seaweed rice pouch on the way to school, because there was, on my way to my school in China, obviously there was a Family Mart. Get a seaweed rice pouch, come home, cook vegetables, eat the vegetables, and yeah, sometimes I go to my favorite noodle place that sold my favorite noodle soup. Every single day I do the same thing, and like I was dropping weight so fast because the human body actually loves a routine. It loves when you kind of do a routine. But I just like to eat the same thing every day, and I love boiled eggs. And I don't know how Japan always gets a boiled egg perfect. This egg is not cracked open, but it's always perfectly soft boiled. I don't understand. So anyways, I go and I buy soft boiled eggs. I usually get 4, but I got 3 because my arms were full. And then I always get these veggie sticks. I love these veggie sticks, and this, whatever sauce it is, it's so good. The sauce they have on the top to dip the veggie sticks in. And then I get my favorite ebi. This is Japanese shrimp. Some girl asked me, why are those shrimp so big? They're just giant shrimp. Like, I don't know what to tell you. They have giant shrimp here. So, and then it's katsu ebi. A huge thing here in Japan is katsu. Katsu is kind of like fried. It's a certain way they fry their meat. So you can get katsu onions, which are like deep fried onions with the same breading. You can get katsu chicken. Katsu pork is the most popular thing to eat here, but I don't eat pork, so I don't eat pork or red meat or anything. I only eat seafood. And then I got my favorite yogurts. These yogurts are so good, and like I said, I have like 4 every day. Like this. But they're small. Like, look at the size next to my head. They're tiny, so I don't feel bad about having 4. Plus, yogurt's good for you, especially Asian yogurt. They don't put a bunch of they don't shoot their cows up with hormones, and their farms are they have so many more requirements here than in America. So in America, dairy is very bad for you. Here they don't. That's why in America they said American organs are becoming huge, like, an American people, because literally they put growth hormones in the cows to make them grow faster so they can produce milk faster, and provide more meat. And those growth hormones do the same thing to the human body. So like they said in America, like, people's organs are huge compared to the rest of the world. People's bones, organs are growing oversized because of, usually people start giving their kids milk at a young age, and it's not good in America. But anyways, Japan, these people are really tiny. They're not putting the growth hormones in their cows. They're not shooting the cows up with a bunch of other hormones and a bunch of pesticides and all that. They have so many health requirements here. That's why Japanese people are so skinny, healthy, and they live very long. Anyways, I digress. Japanese food, there's always like 3 ingredients, where in America you see like 20 and you can't even understand it. The ingredients on the back of here are always like 3 or 4, and they're super pure. That's why these people are so fit, tiny, and not tiny, not saying tiny is a good thing, but I mean they're not. It's only 3% of people in Japan are overweight. Where I think it's 50 or 45% of people in America are overweight. 3% of Japanese people are overweight because like, all of their foods are healthy. Are so good. I'm addicted to them. If you've been watching my videos, you see I've been getting them like every day. Almost. They are kind of giant though. But that's what I bought. I buy the giant ones on purpose. You don't have to get the giant ones. But I do. Mm. 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 Aren't warm anymore, but I don't care. And this yogurt. Mm. This yogurt makes me want to cry. Mm. Oh my gosh. Mm. It's vanilla bean flavored. Ow. They say egg is tamago. Tamago, that's how you say egg in Japanese. Okay, I'm peeling it. I'll show you guys perfectly. I don't like hard-boiled eggs. Dry. I used to like them when I was a kid. We were homeschooled, and me and my siblings basically grew up in a hospital. We were homeschooled, and my mom's ex-husband, but my mom's husband at the time, got in a bad car accident. So for about 3 years, we went to the hospital every day. And we and my siblings would go to the kids' trauma center, where you were sent if your parent was in like a really bad, like something bad happened to one of your parents. you'd go there for therapy. Because the kids, we weren't allowed to see him. We weren't allowed to see him for a long time because he was in a car accident, and he was ejected from the car, and he was left in the woods for several hours before anybody even knew a car accident happened. So he broke, I think, over 100 bones in his body, and his eyes split open, and also his stomach was ripped open, and everything, over 100 bones in his body. They had to take skin from the back of his legs and make him a new stomach. They had to craft a belly button to put there so his stomach looked semi-normal. They had to take skin from different parts of his body and do skin grafting. So we weren't allowed to see him for a long time because we were just kids, you know. But he was our stepdad. He wasn't our real dad. So, but they still put us in the trauma center. So every day we get up like at 5 a.m. My mom she wasn't a single mom, but her husband at the time was in that state in the hospital. So we get up every single day. We were homeschooled. I think I was about, I don't know, I was young. I can't remember how old I was. Kindergarten age. Yeah, I was in kindergarten. And then we'd get to the hospital. We'd wake up at 5 a.m. every day. My mom didn't have time to make us breakfast, so she would just she'd wake up at like 4 a.m., get a huge pot, put it on the stove, put a ton of eggs in there, boil them, and then she'd make, I don't know, we'd have little things like this, like little veggie cups, little snack bags, and then we'd sit in the car, and my mom that would be our breakfast, a ton of boiled eggs, because and little snacks like I have right here, because my mom didn't have time to make breakfast because we went to the hospital literally every single day, every day. He was in a trauma center in Camden, New Jersey, and I grew up there literally every single day. I think for a couple of years we'd go to the hospital. My mom, once we got to the hospital, we'd split up. My mom would go to her husband. He had to learn how to talk again. He had to learn how to walk again. And then we got moved right across the street to a rehab center where he had to learn how to talk, walk. My mom learned, and she was trained how to take care of him. She had to learn how to change his diapers, and she had to learn how to help him at home. He had to wear patches over his eyes. He looked like a mosquito because he got brand new. He had to get eye surgery on his eyeballs because stuff got blown into his eyes. The airbag blew up in his eyes. So my mom had to learn how to, my mom had like a duffel bag full of, I'm gonna turn the heat on, it's kind of cool in here. So my mom was being taught how to take care of him once he got home. So she had to be trained herself how to put on gloves. She had to put on a mask so she didn't get sick from him, and then she had to change his wounds and change his diaper, and so every day she was being trained as well, and then as well as taking care of him. And then me and my siblings, me, Christina, and Josh, would go over to the kids trauma center. I remember they used to give us dummies, like doll dummies, and they'd be like, so your dad, and we would always say, he's not our dad. And they would say, your dad, you know. And there was a lot of kids in there, like, but you know, I remember this little girl, she was in there too, this little blonde girl. She was her eyes were so deep set, this dark circle around it, kind of like I have going on right now, but worse, because she always used to be crying. But her actual parents were in a situation. Not everybody in there, their parents had been in car accidents. It was all different things. Either their parent was in a car accident, or their parent was in a fire, their parent was a burn victim, or something like that. It was a kids trauma center, and they had therapists in there to train how to tell kids, like, this is what happened to your parent, and this is how we're going to help you get through it. And then we'd do our schoolwork in there too, because we were homeschooled. A bit mushy inside, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, these are so good. You have to come to Japan, try eggs. They taste so different from the rest of the world. Japan is known for having a really dark yolk. Like, their yolk is almost, it's really dark. I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but the eggs here are just, they don't eat anything. They're so good and creamy. perfect. But yeah, boiled eggs remind me of my childhood because we ate them every day. Every single day. My mom would put salt and pepper in the car so we could just salt and pepper them and have that for breakfast. And then for lunch, there was, if you guys know about Philly or New Jersey, this was Camden, New Jersey, so there's like food trucks outside, and for lunch my mom would always get us tacos from the food trucks. Oh my gosh, so good, so freaking good. We'd get so excited for lunchtime because all my mom had time for was to get us like food from the food trucks. So every day we'd have food from the food trucks. We became like best friends with those men because we'd go to the same food trucks every day for years. We get tacos. Tacos are so good. Yeah, I grew up in a hospital for a long time. And especially I want to rest up because I'm going to have so much going on next week. Next week I'm flying to China. I'm so excited to see all my friends. I'm spending the rest of the year in China. I'll be going to Shanghai. And I've got a lot planned. A lot. But I'm really excited about that. And I'm going to have enough energy. Like I said, I'm resting. I've been using these and they're life-changing. Honestly, I used this one the other day while I was in the bath, and when I got out of the bath, I couldn't even move. Like, not in a bad way, in a good way. My body literally felt like I had a full deep tissue massage. These things mimic like a Japanese hot spring, so you just put them in your bath water and then you sit in your bath, and you know, you guys, they're crazy. Like, when I got out, I couldn't even move. Like, I felt so good. I literally just laid down. Bath is finished. Oh my gosh, so excited. These feel so good.